My name is Chris Henderson. I have multiple myeloma cancer, which is cancer of the bone marrow. At the end of 2019 in November, I was out running. At the end of a 5K run, I had a pain in the top of my left thigh. No big deal, went to run the next day and actually couldn't run 2 steps and walked for the next few weeks, and it got worse and worse. And the pain was pretty excruciating throughout my actual hips. And then I decided the best way to actually combat that was to go out and run it off. And I ran 100 metres and basically collapsed. Eventually, after much consideration, in about late February, decided to actually go and see a doctor about it. Got diagnosed on Good Friday to say I had multiple myeloma cancer. From then, it became a question of, say, this is going to beat me and I will go down, or this is just something else to overcome. What happens is that your body starts to shut down, the pain becomes right throughout your body, and you can't deal with anything. So eventually I was admitted to hospital because I was basically going downhill so fast, and the treatment started. 12 weeks of chemo, and then from there had a bone marrow transplant. There's an 18-month window after you have your transplant to actually see if it doesn't come back in that 18 months. The transplant was successful. They've taken enough stem cells to actually get another dose if required. We had lots of little bumps along the way. I had down days and good days. I was on a walker initially. Original actual outcome for what I was going to get was you'll be able to walk alone without unassisted. Over the time, part of the actual treatment, my body, I lost 11 centimetres in height. I'm now back to more than just walking. I'm running again. My specialist is amazed, everyone's amazed, every doctor is amazed, because it's not supposed to be this type of outcome. It's not just affecting me, it's affecting my family, my friends, everybody else is actually getting part of this as well. So I want to show them if I've got the right spirit, they'll have the right spirit with me as well. The average of a lifespan is 8 years. And of course, being a positive person that I am, my theory was, well, if it's got to be 8 years, someone's dying at 0, someone's dying at 20, 25, 30 years. Well, I'm going to be the 30 years, obviously, but it's how you deal with it. And I just went, okay, well, I can face any challenge. This will just be another one. If I was at scale of health of what I used to be, I'm probably 95% of what I was. But I'm now, as I said, running, I exercise every single day. Actual physical fitness, I'm probably fitter than I was just before the actual diagnosis. My first experience with the men's chapter was actually as I said, sitting around in a group of guys sharing their experiences. We were going through pretty much the same incidents and all the different reactions of how people and their families reacted to it. Men are men. We're all going to sit back and go, oh, no one needs to know my issues. And as I said, no doctor is ever going to fix my problem until it came too late. But I think just being there, being an opportunity for someone to actually share their story and tell their side of how they're feeling. It's not a guy thing when we actually want to share feelings, but you've got to start somewhere. Once you share your story, you'll actually find there's so many people probably in a very similar situation. You'll learn how they actually dealt with it, and that once you're in a group like this, the support is so amazing that you won't actually remember how much it was issue it was before. I'm a very positive person. Not everybody is a positive person like me, but this is an opportunity to actually become a change of attitude. That's why Pink Fins is such a positive group to actually be involved in.